Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're taking a look at which handheld device is best for you. It's the Steam Deck versus the Nintendo Switch. Have you picked up either of these devices yet? Which one do you feel is right for you? Let us know down in the comments. Round 1. Hardware.
We have
And
a
then
lot
we
of
have-
cables, of course.
All the things.
Right.
Cables.
When it comes to specs, Nintendo has been known to run their games on less powerful hardware, at least when compared to other plastic boxes from Sony and Microsoft. Compared to Valve's Steam Deck, it's the same old song and dance even with the more recent OLED model. However, that doesn't take away from the system's performance and visual fidelity. Many of the Switch's games look and run just as great as they play, at least the first-party stuff does. Your mileage may vary when it comes to third-party titles. But aside from having a beefier CPU, GPU, and RAM, what does Steam Deck do that Nintendo don't? Well, it's basically a PC in the palm of your hand, and one of the benefits of PC gaming is that just about every game comes with some handy-dandy settings. Adjust resolutions, frame rates, visual effects, and more to your heart's content, shaping the games in the way you want to experience them. This aspect of gaming has only just recently come to consoles with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. As for the Switch, the games look and run in the way Nintendo intended them to be, and you just have to live with that. No contest here, we'll take flexible settings on any given day. Winner, Steam Deck.
Steam Deck is a full-featured gaming PC that lets you bring the games you love wherever you go.
Round 2. Online functionality. Now you're probably looking at the Switch and thinking, Nintendo and online functionality? Only in your dreams, WatchMojo. Yes, we are very well aware of Nintendo's tumultuous history with online games and connectivity. To their credit, things have improved with the Switch, though they aren't much better. So, if you're looking to play online games on a handheld with reliable connectivity, the Steam Deck might be better for you. But that is not the only online feature to consider here. You need to consider downloading games, and this is where the Switch prevails over the Steam Deck. You are going to need an online connection in order to sync your Steam account with your deck in addition to installing games to your deck. It is an all-digital device, just as PC gaming has been as a whole for the last decade or so. With a Switch, yes, you still need an online connection to purchase and download digital-only games. But if you're someone with a spotty ISP, you still have an alternative to play games without eating up data. Many Switch games are physically released by both Nintendo and publishers big and small. So, if you have a cartridge, you can play it the second you pop it into the console. In our eyes, physical games will always prevail due to their easy accessibility. Winner, Nintendo Switch.
Guys, it's Enderman. Oh, I do not like this. No.
Tony, stop looking at them.
Get away.
Round 3. Pricing.
We know players will use their decks in different ways, in different places, attached to different devices.
When shopping for new tech, it's important to not only compare prices between similar products, but also consider what you're getting for said price. The Nintendo Switch OLED will run you $349 USD, only a $50 increase to the cost of a standard Switch. What you get is a slightly bigger screen than the other Switch models, a 64GB internal storage, a wider and adjustable stand to prop the console up, a LAN port, which other Switches don't have for some reason, improved audio capabilities, and of course, a beautiful and lush OLED screen. The Steam Deck, on the other hand, is on a whole other level because, well, like we said earlier, it's a PC in the palm of your hand. Not only can you play certain Steam games on it, you can do just about anything you would normally do on a computer. Browse the web, check your email, watch movies from streaming services, go down a WatchMojo rabbit hole at 3 a.m., the whole 9 yards. The only question is, how powerful do you want it to be? If you want the most basic and cheapest option, it's going to run you about $400. But if you want faster storage and a durable screen, you're looking at $649 USD. Hey, we'll bite the bullet for a smaller PC, especially given how much power you get in such a diminutive device. Winner, Steam Deck. Round 4. Games.
Oh, look, I got one.
Now, this is where folks need to question how much they value what they have now versus what they could be getting in the future. Emphasis on could. The Steam Deck is a powerful handheld, yes, but what makes some still a little squeamish about grabbing one is the Steam Deck Verified badge. Many of us who have been on Steam since the early years have racked up an exceptionally large library of games. Unfortunately, not all of these games have been tested for the Steam Deck. Steam Deck Verified means the game is confirmed to run on the system. It does not guarantee flawless performance. So, just because a game is verified does not mean you won't come across any problems later. Some games will even require users to manually adjust their settings and controls in order for the game to function properly. That said, even if you have a library loaded with hundreds of titles, you may only be able to properly run a fraction of them on your Steam Deck.
Some games are playable, but require some extra effort to interact with or configure.
On Switch, it's a much simpler process. Nintendo enforces a strict policy for games to load up on the Switch before allowing them to be published on the platform. So, just about every single game you see on the shelf of retailers or the Nintendo eShop are guaranteed to run. Simplicity beats out guessing across every timeline. Winner, Nintendo Switch.
Getting a little help from my little guy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Round 5. Portability.
Here, let me get that for you.
This is perhaps the biggest draw of both consoles. Gaming on the go is a drive many folks crave, given the questionable quality of mobile games and the lack of support for now-dead handhelds like the Nintendo 3DS and PlayStation Vita. The Switch and Deck both make portability the most important aspect of their experience. No license verifications or DRMs are required in order to play games offline. So long as your game is installed, you're good to go. Though in the Switch's case, you will need to make sure your account has the system listed as the primary console. Even so, that's not really a problem. But this is where the Switch steals the show. Take a good long look at the Steam Deck. Now take a good long look at the Switch. What does Nintendo do that Steam Deck don't? Not just gaming on the go, but multiplayer on the go. Yes, we know Steam Deck does support multiplayer too. The problem is that you need to provide your own controller and a cable to connect to the Steam Deck. The Switch is far more convenient. If you're out and about with your Switch, you most likely have both Joy-Con controllers with you, and both Joy-Con controllers double as 2 separate controllers. So if you somehow bump into a friend, the two of you can sit down for a round or two of Smash or Mario Kart and play together right on the spot. No additional setup required. Convenience for the sake of friends is what wins the Switch this round and the entire debate. For us, at least. Winner, Nintendo Switch. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.